And now that we have taken a brief from our reporter, let's take a look at some of the less known facts. So, of course, viewers, now we're going to be telling you about the 10 less known facts about Dharmendra ji. Now, fact 1 is that he begged his mother to not send him to school. So, that's this very, very endearing image of Dharmendra ji with his mother on your screens. Fact 2. His mother encouraged him to apply for the Filmfare Talent Hunt. So, that's of course a lovely image there on your screen of Dharamji with his mother, and she was the one who encouraged him to apply for the Filmfare Talent Hunt. His first film was shelved after he won Filmfare Talent Hunt. So, that's the stunning image of Dharamji there. We were earlier on discussing how charming he looked other than his impeccable acting prowess. And of course, his first film was shelved after he won the Filmfare Talent Hunt. Moving on, now he spent rupees 2,000 to accidentally mess up shots. So, he accidentally messes up shots is what we're messed up shots is what we're telling you. This is a very interesting fact that many of us did not know about. He converted to Islam to marry Hema Malini. So, that's something that most of us are aware of, that he changed his religion to marry Hema ji. He wanted to play Thakur's role in Sholay. That's a very, very interesting fact again, viewers, that originally he wanted to play the role of Thakur in Sholay. He fathered 4 kids with his first wife, Prakash Kaur. That's the image of the entire family there. And now, of course, I have very well-known actor Rakesh Bedi joining me on the broadcast. Rakesh ji, welcome. I've seen your work, I've admired it throughout. And now, of course, we're talking about Dharamji's very, very unfortunate demise today. What would you like to say?
Yeah, it's very, very sad. In fact, I was in Delhi. I had a play yesterday in Delhi, and today morning I boarded the flight to Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh, from where I'm speaking now. And there was nothing, not an iota of anything about Dharamji in the morning when I left the airport from Delhi. But when I landed in Arunachal, the phone was flooded with the news that the great man he's no more, and I was totally shattered because I knew him pretty well and worked with him quite a lot. So you see, I feel that his he-man image is not exactly what the kind of man he was. He was not a man. He was not a he-man. He was a real man. एक जो होता है ना अच्छा पुख्ता एकदम परफेक्ट इंसान वो ऐसे आदमी थे ही में तो उनकी इमेज थी but he was a real man. Very few people like him I have met in my life. And the best part about Dharamji is, you know what, whosoever has got in touch with him, whosoever has spent time with him, he or she feels that Dharamji मेरे अपने हैं, धर्मजी मुझसे बहुत प्यार करते हैं, धर्मजी मुझसे ही प्यार करते हैं. That the kind of, bonhomie, that the kind of camaraderie, relationship he used to cultivate with almost everybody who came in contact with him.
Absolutely, Rakesh ji. He had a heart of gold, and everybody that we've spoken to talks about his gregarious nature and how he helped people. He went out of his way to help people. Please stay on with me. I'll come back to you. But now, of course, now let's take a look at some archival images of the He-Man of Bollywood. So these are these really nice old pictures that we're showing you, viewers, of Dharmendra ji's with his children. There's Sunny, there's Ajita, there's Prakash ji, his first wife, Bobby and Vijeta. So I'm going to hold that image for you, viewers. You can take a look at it because NewsX has collated these very rare images for you today. Let's move to the second image. Now, these are the shots on the sets of Tum Hasi Main Jawan in the year which released in the year 1970. And that's a very interesting image, viewers, in black and white of Hemaji and Dharamji. And then, of course, we have this lovely image of his sons, Sunny, Bobby, and nephew, Abhay Deol. Let's move to the third one, Dharamji with Sharmila Tagore. Another stunning old image. And how lovely it is, viewers, to watch look at these images today. I mean, it takes you back really in time and reminds you of the era that's gone by. A candid image with Shatrughan Sinha and Dilip Kumar of Dharamji. They seem to be engrossed in a very intense conversation there, but this is a lovely moment that has been captured. Dharamji with Vijayanti Mala on the sets of film Pyar Hi Pyar, 1969. Another lovely romantic film. The old picture of a young Dharmendra holding a photo of Dara Singh. These are rare images, viewers, that we've collated for you. Very, very interesting to see the time gone by. This is a shot on the sets. All right, so we've got, those are the images that we've got, and now of course I want to go back to Rakesh Bediji. Now Rakesh ji, this is an era that's gone by. You know, they don't make actors like this anymore. They don't make men like this anymore. What a beautiful time. Let's talk about his iconic films. I mean, a very, very interesting comparison could be Sholay, and then the most recent one, which is Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani. You know, it got so much praise. Dharamji got so much praise in Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani because there was such interesting chemistry between Shabana ji and him, and he put in his 100% even at this age.
It's really amazing, you know, what a journey this man has had, and what beautiful roles he has had. I mean, with great directors, right from Rishida to Bimal Da, to he worked with almost all the iconic directors of his time, and also of these times. I mean, the times which are going now. You know, like he has been able to work with people like Karan Johar and all that. You know, it's amazing what kind of a choreograph he has been able to achieve, and that is only possible. That is only possible. That's not only on the merit of a talent. It doesn't happen like that in a line. It is only possible if you are a good man, if you're a great man, if you are you have a lot of empathy, if you have a lot of sympathy towards your co-workers, towards your industry people, towards your actors, co-actors. So it's not joke that a person has, you know, survived, lived, worked, entertained for 6 generations. My God, it's a it's an era, you know, and it happens only if you have a golden heart. It doesn't work otherwise.
Rakesh ji, have you ever had a chance to really interact with him? Any anecdote that you'd like to share?
Many times. In fact, in my initial days, I did a lot of films with him, and one film was a film called Dadagiri, in which I had a parallel role with him, where you know I was a kind of a hero and he was the villain, and then of course in the end it becomes topsy turvy, and I get him beaten up by the goons because he's troubling me. So that was a very good. Dadagiri was a good film. And then recently I did around 2 years back a film called Teri Baaton Mein Aisa Uljha Jiya, in which he played my father. And I remember that during the shoot of that film, it was on one of the days, it was my birthday. And he said कि उनको मालूम पड़ गया कहीं से कि आज राकेश का बर्थडे है, तो ही वॉज वेरी एक्साइटेड लाइक ए किड कि आज तेरा बर्थडे है, तेरा बर्थडे है। मैंने कहा हाँ, मैं केक मंगाऊंगा तेरे लिए, मैं मंगाऊं केक तेरे लिए। मैंने कहा नहीं सर, वो प्रोडक्शन वाले मंगा रहे हैं, आप मत मंगाओ, लेकिन आप मेरे लिए केक काटना जरूर सर, मेरे साथ केक काटना। एंड ही सेड हाँ हाँ, एंड देन ही ब्लेस्ड मी, ही किस्ड मी on my forehead, he cut the cake for me like a child, you know, he fed me the cake. मतलब ऐसा जैसे एक होता ना, एक घर का एक फैमिली मेंबर आपको एक आशीर्वाद दे रहा है, इस तरह की फीलिंग वो इनकलकेट करते थे वो अपने सब चाहने वालों के साथ। अपनी बात नहीं मैं कर रहा, सभी चाहने वालों के साथ।
राकेश जी, ये जो फिल्म आप बात कर रहे हैं जिसकी तेरी बातों में ऐसे उलझा जिया, मैंने देखी हुई है, एंड यू नो इट वाज वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू सी कि छोटा रोल था धर्म जी का, बट इम्पैक्ट इतना बड़ा था। और यही एक चार्म है उन एक्टर जो जिस टाइम की हम बात कर रहे हैं, इतना चार्म था उन एक्टर्स का कि छोटे भी रोल में अभी भी इस उम्र में भी इतना बड़ा इम्पैक्ट होता है। इट्स रियली वंडरफुल टू रेमिनिस। बट